Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. I am Shay Cherie, and in today's video I'm showing you how I make Moringa body butter. First, we're starting off with our Moringa infused grapeseed oil. I've poured 24 ounces of grapeseed oil and we are adding this Moringa leaf powder that comes directly from Ghana. I have family that owns property over there, so they bring it straight from Ghana when they go visit. I'm adding in a quarter cup of the Moringa powder. Moringa is antibacterial, antimicrobial, it's very moisturizing, it has anti-aging properties, so it's going to help keep you looking vibrant and youthful. But do your research, don't take my word for it. Once you mix that in, you want to put it in a water bath. Ideally, you want to have it on a low simmer for as long as possible, a minimum of 30 minutes. If you can go for an hour, do that. Once it's finished infusing, take it off the heat and let it cool. Once it's cooled down, you're going to want to pour it into a cheesecloth, or what I have here is the bags like a mesh bag that you use for making nut milk. And you're going to pour all the oil in there and squeeze it out just so you don't have so much of the Moringa powder left in your oil. A little bit's okay, but you don't want a lot. And once that's all poured in, go ahead and squeeze out as much oil as you can. I like to store this infusion in a dark colored glass container to preserve the oil as much as possible. Now we're going to measure out our ingredients for the body butter. We're starting with shea butter. Next up is coconut oil. And once you measure out the shea butter and coconut oil, you can set the hard oils and butters aside. Now we will measure our liquid oils, and this is going to be the infusion that we made of the Moringa grapeseed oil. And then also next you'll see me adding some sweet almond oil. Lastly, I'll be measuring out the fragrance oil. We're not going to use it just yet, but I'm measuring it now while I have the scale out. Next, you're going to put the hard oils and butters on the stove, double boiler style, and melt them down. Once the butter and oil is fully melted, you can go ahead and add your liquid oils and stir well to combine. Once the mixture has cooled a little bit, go ahead and add in your fragrance oil. I am now transferring the oil mixture to the glass bowl that I used for my stand mixer, and then we're going to put that bowl in the refrigerator to let the mixture set up and solidify a little bit. The mixture has been in the fridge for a while, so we're going to start whipping it up and see how the consistency is. This is still a little soft and liquidy for my taste, so we're going to go ahead and put this back in the refrigerator. While that's chilling some more, we're going to go ahead and get our containers ready. I have already soaked these in hot soapy water and rinsed them out, let them air dry. And now once I'm ready to fill them, I go ahead and spray them with alcohol to further sanitize them. I've got the mixture out of the fridge and we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and whip it up. Perfect. Let's go ahead and fill up our containers. My bad, y'all. I'm still working on these camera angles. Here you can see me filling up a piping bag or decorating bag. I call it a piping bag. The same that you use when you're using icing to decorate cakes. I have 3 different size jars, 2 ounces, 4 ounces, and 8 ounces. I ordered these jars from Containers and Packaging. I use the piping bag, decorator bag, to fill up the small containers, and then whatever's left I just put in the next size big container. But when I get to the bigger size containers, I just go ahead and use the spatula to fill them up because that goes faster for me than refilling the piping bag all the time. And also, I just go ahead and fill the containers up. Some people weigh out the product that they're putting in the jars. Psychologically, people like to see a full container, so I just fill it all the way to the top. Once I've filled the containers, I use an icing spatula to level off the product, and I put the excess back in the large glass jar. Once I finish that, I can either use that to fill up another container or I use that for my sample body butter when I'm vending to let people try it out. When I'm done leveling off the body butter, I go in with a paper towel and clean up the edges of the jars because I don't want excess body butter oozing out of the containers once I shut it and once you open it. I like to keep a nice and neat product. Now we can put the lids on. After the butters are sealed, I take a wet washcloth and also spray it with some alcohol, and then I wipe down the containers. This helps to get rid of any oils that maybe have been on my gloves and gotten on the containers, and gives me a clean surface to put the labels on. These are the labels I'm using. They're all the same size for all of the jars, 4 inches by 1 inch. And I get these, well, the blank version of the label off of onlinelabels.com, and then I design and print them at home. And I am finished restocking. I've got the large, medium, and small body butters. In this particular scent is Ladies Night. Here I am taking some promotional shots. Thank you guys for watching. As always, leave any questions or comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.